In India, 93% of the working population is in the unorganized sector. They do not work in regular jobs. Their employment and incomes are insecure. Of these unorganized sector workers, 50% are women. They do a variety of work: making incense sticks, stitching garments, rolling beedis, spinning, weaving, running childcare centers, picking and sorting paper, selling pots and old clothes. These employments are insecure and yield incomes which keep the workers below the poverty line. For many workers, their home is also their workplace. They use their homes to stitch garments, to make kites, to lodge their cattle, or stock the fodder to grow vegetables, or to run childcare centers, to sort paper, or to store old clothes. These workers are rarely organized. Although they are so many, neither unions nor are the organization like cooperatives, nor the organized sector like banks or government bureaucracy bother about them. SEWA is a trade union of women in the unorganized sector in Gujarat, in the western part of India. Formed in 1972, today the union has about 200,000 members all over India. Joining SEWA has brought strength to the women to come together, to struggle, and to enter the mainstream of the economy. SEWA's goal is full employment and self-reliance. This means we struggle for each of our members to have full-time work, fair income, asset in her name, her own house, healthcare, childcare, and adequate food. Each member should be individually self-reliant and be part of self-managed, self-reliant economic institution. These women do not have access to institutional credit and have to take loans from money lenders at high interest rates. They said, though we are poor, we are so many. If we put our small earnings together, why can't we form our own bank? That is how SEWA Bank started 20 years ago. Today, all decisions are taken by the board of the bank. The board hires professionals to run the bank according to their needs. The general body meeting of the bank is held every year and the board members are elected every 3 years.
તો હું ધંધો કરવા માટે મેં 2000ની લોન લીધી હતી 2000ની લોન લીધી હતી ધંધો કરવા માટે એ લોન પૂરી થઈ હતી કરવા માટે પછી મને 3000ની લોન મળી એનેથી મને બચત મળી થોડી એ બચત કરી ધંધો કરીને.
The bank serves the members in many ways. Firstly, it is a place for women to save their hard-earned income. Instead of having to go to the bank personnel come to them and collect their savings every week. Members take loan from the bank for increasing their businesses and for building their houses. Unlike other banks, SEWA Bank does not demand collateral but relies on its network and organization. Unlike other banks, SEWA Bank's repayment rate is 95%.
હમણાં ત્રણ હાવ વહુના 100,000 રૂપિયા મળ્યા એમે એ પૈસાનો હંચો લાયા.
The bank creates assets in women's own names. Women take loans to build or repair their own houses, for tools, for livestock and other assets. Assets and ownership strengthen the women economically and socially. For poor women, the home is a productive asset. Their work and home are so interlinked that SEWA Bank does not have different criteria for a housing loan and a business loan. Furthermore, for poor women, their house means not just a roof and 4 walls, but a whole environment: drinking water, sanitation, electricity, better facilities. Women take loans to repair their houses. A leaking roof reduces productivity. Windows increase the output of a garment worker. They take loans for extending their houses by building a new room which they can use as a childcare center or for weaving. They may buy or build a new house. They take loans to improve sanitation and the environment by building toilets or gutter lines. Shortages of water mean long lines. Women spend a considerable part of the day fetching water. Often the frustrations result in ugly scenes. SEWA meets the need for drinking water in the villages by building wells and by digging ponds. In the city areas, community or individual taps are provided. Women use wood stoves to cook and spend many hours a day in smoke-filled rooms, badly affecting their health. SEWA has helped them to put in chimneys which carry away the smoke and improve their health. Often there is a crisis. The houses being flimsy are washed away by floods or rains. The roofs blow away in high winds. The women lose not only their houses but also their work tools, their livelihoods. SEWA Bank has an insurance scheme which women contribute to, and during times of crisis provides them with means to rebuild their houses and restart their livelihoods. This chart shows the achievements of SEWA Bank. SEWA has national and international impact. Based on the SEWA model, there are now 9 different SEWAs all over the country, all organizing women in the unorganized sector. International visitors have come to SEWA Bank to understand how it works and try and repeat the experience elsewhere. The most prominent of these was Mrs. Clinton, the First Lady of the US.
The kind of credit opportunities for our women that you have created here.
Other visitors have included Mrs. Mary Robinson, President of Ireland. The international organization Women's World Banking has been profoundly affected by SEWA Bank. Mrs. Ela Bhatt, SEWA Bank Chair, was a founder member of the WWB, and today she is its president. This is what empowerment of women really means: coming together, building collective strength, building and running our own economic organizations so that we can deal with the rest of the world as equals and show others like ourselves that it can be done.